First things first, we gotta spin the UCS Millennium Falcon. Next up, we gotta move all of these helmets. Right over here above all of our Star Wars stuff, I think it makes a little bit more sense. So I do have 2 DC ones on the left, then we have all of our Star Wars ones in the middle, and then we have our Marvel ones, including Iron Man, Carnage, and Venom on the right, and then a couple Minions. Perfect. Now I'm going to make one more change to this shelf right here as well. I added an additional shelf down here and moved the minifigures, allowing me to get Darth Vader's TIE Advanced up off the ground. Unfortunately, Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter didn't fit right here, so I moved some Mando sets, which is right beside the Imperial Light Cruiser, and I put Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter with hyperdrive right there. All right, my work for the day is done. Oh, I'm just kidding. Welcome back, everybody. We got lots of stuff going on today. We're going to be installing a new shelf. We're going to be taking some old shelves down. We're also going to be working on the Lego City. We're going to be doing all sorts of stuff all around the Lego room here. Super excited about it. So I did end up putting the helmets up over there. Really happy that I was able to get those helmets up above the Star Wars stuff. Just sort of makes sense, right? Then you can't just vacate the Minions from that shelf, right? Now, originally I thought I was going to put the helmets right there on this bulkhead by installing a bulkhead shelf, but then I realized it's going to block that pot light, limiting the amount of light that's coming down. Also, it's going to block the heat vent, which is very important. I live in a cold climate, and I want to make sure that that heat circulates here in the Lego room. Otherwise, I'm going to be freezing cold. Really happy about that Darth Vader's TIE Advanced, though. Looks pretty good there. Now, all I did with the colorful stuff that used to be on top of those shelves is just put it right over here on top of this PAX unit. I'm sure this will change, but it looks good for now. So I'm still thinking about this bulkhead here, not sure what we're going to do. I could install a shelf starting in that corner right there, going to about here, but then it's going to hinder our ability to put stuff on that Billy shelf. Might not be worth the gain. Not sure what I'm going to do there. However, I do have a couple other shelves that might work there, so we'll talk about that in this video. Also, I'm going to be installing this massive shelf right here on this bulkhead, and that's what we're going to do next. We're going to unlock more space in this Lego room for more Lego sets by putting a shelf on that bulkhead. So I guess the ultimate question now is, what do we put on the new shelf? Hey? Look at all that new space. You could probably fit, I don't know, 6 big sets up there. Pretty cool, right above the Disney shelf. Not bad at all. The problem is I don't have anything to put up there right now, but it's good to have it for future displays, right? Now it's time to take down these shelves right here. These were the most annoying shelves on the planet to hang, and they are just terrible. They've got to go down because they don't really make sense anymore. You know, the Lego cities right here, 2 random floating shelves. Doesn't really make sense. See, they hang like pictures, right? There's 2 hooks on the back of them, but this isn't an even stud length apart. So when I went to hang it, it was a nightmare. I tried to use some drywall anchors, but the shelf like pried the drywall anchors out of the wall. It was terrible. So I ended up mounting this painted 1x3 into the wall, and then I put my shelf screws in just like that. And even like that, it was very difficult to get these perfectly aligned, both vertically and horizontally. It was very difficult to do that. Using one big shelf would have been optimal, but IKEA didn't make the proper size shelf to have that happen. So now I'm going to take this off and expose all the holes in our wall, and then we're going to patch those holes. Who remembers that day? I remember it, but I don't want to. We're going to sand it, and then we're going to use some spackle light. And then we're going to sand it, then we're going to use some more spackle light, and then we're going to paint it, and should come out fresh as a daisy. So it goes on pink and dries white. We'll let that dry overnight. There's some pretty heavy gobs in there, hey? Yeah, do a couple coats, and then we'll paint, and it should be fresh. That's good. Get that all dealt with there. I'm going to decide what we're going to do up here. I don't know if we're going to put shelves, you know, along the top there or something like that. Potentially could do that. And I'm thinking about hanging the Bricksie name plaque right up there, pretty much right to the ceiling. That might look pretty cool, but, you know, that's a lot of holes in the wall. A big commitment. I'd have to move all of this stuff, which wouldn't be hard to do. Take the tabletops off, which once again wouldn't be hard to do. Set up my ladder. Get up there, drill some holes, put some Technic bricks in this thing, and screw it right into the studs, right? It would be an effort for sure. May as well fix some more wall damage while we're at it too. All right, so that's that. Now, I've got to decide what I'm going to do with this other bulkhead here. I don't want to put one of the big shelves because I don't want to block that heat vent. I could put one or two of these. You know, like, it could work. But do I really want to hang these again? Not really. Probably wouldn't do them so they're conjoining. I'd probably put like an inch or two gap between them. And also, the stud up there is running horizontally, so it'd be way easier to hit the stud. With just a screw and a screw spaced, and then be way easier to do than working with no studs. But I don't know if I want to do that. What should I do with that bulkhead? Let me know by commenting below. Something that we're going to be accomplishing here in the Lego City is we're going to be converting the old fishing store to a Mills plate. And then we're probably going to move it into position. And we might even Mills plate the Ferris wheel there as well. And I think we're going to reverse the positions here. So I think the old fishing store is going to go over there. But we are going to be working on the beach a little bit here today as well. And while I was taking care of all that stuff, Jose updated the mega wall for us. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate the support. Very cool to see all these names on here. All right, everybody, check out the Lego Star Wars AT-AT from 2003. 4483 is the set number, 1,064 pieces. Look at the box art. Way better than that new 18 plus stuff, eh? Wow, look at Hoth. We got the walker. Yeah, back of the box, you know, showcases some action poses of the AT-ATs. Oh, yeah, look at that. Not bad. Comes with a little speeder bike, some minifigures that can go inside. We just built this the other day. Let's have a look at it and integrate it onto the shelves. It is old gray, so it's dark gray and light gray, not that new updated stuff. It's got space for one minifigure in there, which would be our AT-AT driver. Then it's got space for minifigures inside, and these panels actually pull out like that there. There's one on either side. Check out those sand blue pieces there for the backrest of the chairs. Pretty neat. The legs are posable. Comes with these awesome print pieces with those dishes, and then it's got another print piece right there as well. And the back actually opens up just like this here. That can open up like that. This can go up. This can go down. And inside we have our speeder bike, right? Oh yeah, very cool. There's our boy Luke Skywalker right there just hanging out. And then there is our AT-AT driver. We do have two snowtroopers. There's one on the other side. Pretty cool set. I love the print pieces that it comes with. And actually like the amount of dark gray on it. It really sort of pops, doesn't it? So over here we have a bunch of AT-ATs. The newest one is the 2003. Whoa, look at that. He looked right at you. Then we've got the UCS AT-AT. And we've got, what, 4 more up top there? And then 1 more down there. That's the ATM6. So up top here we have 2 2014 ATs, 1 2010, and 1 2020. And now we have the 2003 one. I don't know how I'm going to fit it up there, though. Old fishing store is going to get nicely dusted there. It's already converted to a Mills plate. You know what I forgot about? The fact that this set actually opens up on the side. That's super cool. Uh-oh, our bricks got to be pushed down here, Jose. Oh no! But we've also built a few base plates here. Well, Mills plates, I should say. And we're starting to convert the beach. I forgot that we were actually going to fill this in with Lego. See, we framed the pillar using a Mills plate. So this is one giant Mills plate right here. And then we're going to build another one for right there. Originally, we thought the pier for the old fishing store was going to come out here, but we've decided to create this as sand. And actually, we have a really cool idea for a raised pier. You're going to see that soon. The fishing store is actually going to go over here, and we're no longer going to have a rock panel that comes out, but rather we're going to modify this dock right here, and we're going to make a wooden dock come out. Now, obviously, we're not going to be doing that today, but that's what we're going to be doing in the future. While Jose works on that, I'm actually going to be making some modifications to our tunnel entrance right over here. The arch looks a lot better, doesn't it? I found a couple arch pieces. One's the old gray, one's the new gray, but I'm scrounging here to do my best. Got some masonry bricks worked in there. Also, obviously, changed the color. And I worked it around the edge here, so it sort of frames the cliff edge. Hey, a lot better like that. I'm about to throw the top on, which is this right here, but I got to rebuild it in gray, obviously. That's much, much, much better. Hey, look at that. So now all the man-made objects here along this wall, including this train tunnel, and the other arched walls will be light gray. The reason I didn't do it to start is because I didn't think I had the pieces. And you can see I've gone with some old gray, light gray combo here just to get it done. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm like really excited about that. I would like to work some more masonry bricks into it. But once again, I am like pretty much out of those. I think I have like 2 or 3 left. But when I get more, I'm sure I'll just deconstruct it quickly and add some masonry bricks to it. And the beach is pretty much ready for, you know, details and stuff like that. And you can see we've got our mills plate all built there. That's pretty cool. I love the way that it frames the pillar. And then we also changed this dock or sort of platform or boardwalk, whatever you want to call it, for the Ferris wheel. And we plan on potentially carrying this over, going around the pillar as well, and raising this up off the ground, probably maybe 5 bricks. So we'll have like a 5 brick height difference, and then we'll have it go all the way around so people can come and walk around this thing, do some graffiti maybe on the pillar, do their thing on the Ferris wheel, then come back down, enjoy the beach. And then underneath this, we can have some more scenes. You can have like beach bums and fires and seagulls and little critters and stuff like that underneath the dock, similar to what it used to be, but a lot different, right? So we're really excited about the progress we've made with the beach here today as well. It's all mills plated, ready to go. So we flipped the Falcon, we moved the helmets, installed a new shelf. This was funny. I just came across this. When I moved all the colorful stuff on top of the PAX unit over there, look what I forgot in the boat docks. Bowser's airship. Jose and I might play some Mario tonight. Be a good idea. But yeah, we also fixed the archway there for the train. I think that looks substantially better. I have decided that I am going to be adding the Ninjago temple slightly higher than this. I'm going to build this up a little bit more. People were asking me why I didn't build this up against this platform. That's because this is a curve and this is a curve, and you can see the train track doesn't stop curving till it's about right here. So in order for me to have this entrance over here, it would either have to be at a slight angle or it would have to be much wider because it's literally curving. Whereas right now, the train tunnel entrance is right here where it starts curving. Exactly. But if I were to do it mid-curve or have that position mid-curved, it would need to be wider to enable to accommodate the turning train. Yeah, so that's why it's where it is. And next I'm going to be working on the Ninjago temple expansion, which is good. And people were also saying that, oh, you're losing a bunch of room by bringing this over. But it's like, no, I'm not losing any room because I'm technically expanding the platform. Whatever room I take away from the ground floor, I'm gaining up here. And technically it's going over top of the train track too, so I'm technically gaining room. If you think of it that way. I know sometimes it's just hard to visualize because you're not standing here with me, so it's hard to visualize through the video camera, but I do read your comments, and that's my answer to those 2 concerns. We're going to be working on the beach right away, getting this area looking fresh. We've still got to mills plate all of these buildings and work out what we're going to do here in our boardwalk area and stuff like that, so there's a lot more to it, and I don't want to make a 40-minute video of me doing all of this stuff at once. I could make the video 40 minutes and get all this stuff dealt with, but may as well save that for another day. And then we're going to get some more masonry bricks ordered. We're going to build our fence going along here to blend in the train track a little better. Got to start mills plating the amusement park. Got to add some details over here. Got to continue building more rock panel edges. And the list goes on and on and on. But I'm glad that we were able to render the shelving. Look, this stuff's almost dry. Still a little bit pink. So leave that till tomorrow and get that all sanded. so we can get our tables back and stuff like that. But lots of stuff that we accomplished here today. I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much for popping on by the vlog. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff. And farewell.